Hello darklings, my name is Sanniz, I'm a Swedish elder goth, and today we're gonna do something different. But first I'm gonna take the other intro I did before, the real intro. So see you soon after the intro. Hello darklings, today I'm on my way to a dollar store here in Borås because it's a bad weather day. So I thought we should go and see if we can find some Easter decoration to make some Gothic do-it-yourself project. And see, can we turn Easter into something Gothic when we don't have Halloween yet for some months? So let's go. And you can see the weather really sucks, but here is dollar store.
Sanniz, a Swedish shelter cause. We'll show you don't have to be in just one box. My channel is about everything, not just goth. It's my life and so much more. Hope you will like it. Welcome to my Gothic world.
Hello darklings, my name is Sanniz, I'm an elder goth from Sweden, and yes, today we're gonna try to do a Gothic Easter. Can we transform those Eastern things in yellow and green or whatever the color they have to be at least a little more Gothic? And I thought we went first to dollar store to see what they have, and I'm gonna show what I have. It was not that much that I was hoping for, but at least I can show you. And if Starring watched it, watch out! It's gonna be some of your gongs in the end too, so be careful. But first we take a look on dollar store what they had, and I'm coming back after that.
Darkness wherever I feel, darkness even when I sleep. I am caught in the shadowland. The soul can break free. My soul a gem to be soiled. My corpse lay in the iron coffin. Someone to me beheaded. They didn't want me to walk again. I am stuck in the darkness. Some try to chain my body. They call me a witch. Some call me a vampire. Due to my forever sleep. No exorcism could have helped me. My soul.
So I'm back, and I thought we could take a look what did I find at dollar store and what I'm gonna use. I might take other things I already have, but it's those things I was thinking we should do some with it, do it yourself. And I started with buying 5 of these, and it reminds about that spring tree. I don't know what you call it, but we usually call those for kissy cat, and that is kitty cat. But I don't know the English word for it, but it's a typical spring flower or spring tree or whatever you call it. And those cost around 20 Swedish krona, and that is around just under £2, $2, €2, so it's not that much. And I thought 5 of them should be okay. Then I bought 2 packets of this, and you're gonna be shocked. Yeah, you're gonna be shocked because it's pink. But they're not gonna stay pink, that's one thing for sure. And it's those eggs. And they cost the same also, 20 Swedish krona, just under £2, $2 and €2. And I thought, we're gonna change those. Because you know me by now, I don't like pink. And I thought, we need some feathers. I might have more feathers as well. But I thought I bought 1 grayish and 1 purple. I didn't find any black one, but it is 2 different sorts. I'm not sure you can see this is a little more softer, I guess, and this is a little stiffer. But you know, Gothic colors is red, black, you can use white, you can use silver, you can use red, and purple of course, and blue. So I thought maybe you can keep them in that color. We have to see, or I can do something with them too. We never know. And then I thought maybe you can change color on those ones or keep them maybe as they are. because some things maybe you can keep still. But they cost the same, it's 20 Swedish krona. So it's under £2, €2, $2. I didn't remember which one I didn't talk about. And then I bought a decoration band in black, and that costs 10 Swedish krona, and that is under £1, $1, €1. I found those chickens, and it seems like one have maybe drunken too much because it's already passed out. And this was 20 Swedish krona, so it's under $2, €2, and £2. And I did buy something that wasn't for this thing because I found eyelashes too. I couldn't resist them, but I can show them just in case. So I'm gonna try it on, not as wide as usual, and hopefully not too big. That's why so you can use it with glasses. But I think they cost 60 Swedish krona, so that is under $6, £6, €6. So we put them in another way because it's not going for this thing. And of course, where should we put everything in? I found this bottle, and it's actually had this black thing. And this cost 30 Swedish krona. It's under £3, $3, and €3. And that was all I bought. And now it's time to go and do something with yourself. So see you soon when I arrange. I'm gonna sit on the floor again, so sorry. Maybe I even have glasses on because I need to see what I'm doing. But be right back when we're taking the floor position. So here I am on the floor. I tried to do the horizontal thing, but it was a little more harder. So I thought I'd go back to the view I am used to, where I actually can maybe show you a little more. And you might need some different type of spray. And I even took my glue gun and a scissor and a little wire and a wire cutter and a marker just in case. Because I don't really know, I haven't planned anything. But first we need to take off the price tags, and we're also gonna shorten them a bit because I think they might be a bit long. But those I don't think I'm gonna do that much with. They can stay in the color they are because I'm not that fussy when it comes to that. But I'm gonna make them shorter. Is there other parts I'm gonna change? So that's more important. And of course I took some gloves too if I need to protect myself from getting color all over the place. So you have to see. But I'm very comfy dressed today, so sorry, nothing fancy today. It's a do-it-yourself day, and it's a very rainy day too, so I didn't bother to do too much either because, you know, if the weather is not good, so. And of course, we need to see how it's gonna fit here. And you see they're way too big, so I want to shorten, and that's one is can be good to have this type of wire cutter. And I actually think it should be good to cut them really long bit, maybe even down something around here. So we try with the first one, and actually go on a weaker spot to have and just cut it off. I hope it's gonna go easy. They're hard like shit. And I try to see the length, and I think it looks okay-ish, that length, so I think I'm gonna go with it, and I can double check which part it was. So I cut them off on the same type of place. And my god, they are hard. I must pull fingers. Everybody knows I have a finger handicap, but I can at least use the whole hand in the grip, and it goes a bit better. But it's still hard for me to do this, and those are very thick, very thick. And this video gonna be long, so you're prepped for it. But I hope you're gonna like it anyway. I just wanted to show that. Just because it's still a long way to Halloween and everything like that, so at least we can try to do something about it. And I think many of us still celebrate some type of Easter. I mean, Trevor gonna hit me soon if I continue to say the other part, because I usually put one letter too much. Easter, of course, I mean. And that, of course, I thought is a good thing because it still has some type of connection with the Gothic thing, because it's, at least when you're in Sweden and you think about different type of things and see about the witches and everything. So then you think, okay, it's a good thing to actually do it. And I thought I might put in some tulips or something to have that type of things. But we're gonna just stay now with the things we have. But because it looks a little boring in the bottom too, I actually have those things from the Gothic Beauty magazine box. Gonna put this purple box filler, whatever you should say. So we can put some in this one to just make it look a little more fun, a little more alive inside, and not just a big space. So just press in a bit of them too. And this is the funny bit, you do whatever you want. You don't have to even plan something, just to do what you want to, what you feel for the moment. If it feels okay, it's okay. And if it don't look okay, just start all over or do something else instead. So that's what I'm doing. So I thought it could be a little good idea to have a little more color, and it's still a Gothic color. And I know many Goths like purple, I do. And then we can put them back. So at least we have that part done. Let's see if I can get it in now. And so I don't press everything down now instead. It's a little shame if I'm not filling up as I was wishing for. You maybe can add a little more. And we can see if we can bend those, because usually you can bend those a little bit so they're not just stuck in the same position, everyone. So we see what we can do. Let's see, got a little, and it looks a little nice. So we can still, maybe can try to put in a little more, because when I put down the sticks, or whatever you should call them, it seems like it wanted to press down a lot of it. So we can try to squeeze in a little more here. So we got it a little more full like I wanted it to look like. So I'm gonna have to use more. And this didn't cost me anything at all, because that was in the Gothyoutuber magazine box, at least one of them. And I thought I saved it, because you never know when you can use this type of filler too. Maybe it's anyway other packages yourself, I can use it, or like now, I use it for my home decoration. So it's a good recycle thing. And I show that I don't always do Timo and that type of things. I actually do other stuff too. So for people that are angry at me doing those type of things, that's not the case. I do a lot of different things. So at least the base is now done. And I do like that it has this black. So we're gonna see what we're gonna use next. But I think we're gonna need to start at least color some of the things we don't want to have in the color it came in. Because that's the worst thing. When you don't like the color itself. And I'm gonna see if we're gonna need. But we're gonna start with those horrible pink things. Eggs. And see if we can turn them into something better. I'm not gonna throw away the boxes, because they're a little delicate. So pretty good when you use them another time, when you don't use it anymore, because I guess we don't have them that long up. It's a little like some other holidays. They are only for the little time being. I'm gonna see if I can. This is glued, so I can't take it off, but it doesn't matter, because we can still do something. And I guess I have to take up the arms a bit, because I don't want to destroy my hoodie, whatever you should call it. It's not a hoodie either, because it's not having hood, but this type of sports jacket. And I have a black one, and I think it's a silver one, so I'm gonna see. And I think I'm gonna need to have some type of glue, and I will drop the glue stick, of course, on the floor. This is my channel. This is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see a clumsy person for sure. I'm not gonna hide for you. I am a clumsy person, and Trevor hates it, because I do the most stupid things sometimes when I'm clumsy. So he sometimes wonder how I can do this stuff, because I do what I'm doing. But I thought we can start with this, and I put away the things I don't want to have colored. And I have, of course, protection on the floor. And you need to shake it a little. And of course you can, maybe I should do with the other one. I think it's easy for me to spray with right, even if I'm left-handed. So now the finger was pulled in. So I think maybe it was easy for me to, something I can do with the left, and some things are better with my right. So we're gonna start spraying. See, it goes black. Fantastic. And if you want to keep some part still in some type of color, you can keep it that way. It's not necessary to be. But I thought, okay, we can transform it. And Of course it's gonna be smelly. I hope this color gonna stick on this thing. But look, it already look different. And I don't know really how I'm gonna do with the drying now, because I didn't really thought about that one. And that is typical of me. Don't think twice. But I guess we can put it on a tree here. So long so at least I can see how it goes with the drying. It might need more and it might don't need so much more. We have to see. But I have 6 of them, so I'm gonna change the color anyway. So we continue spraying. So hide the worst at least of this terrible pink. And I maybe should open the window too, but the weather is not that funny today, so I'm not sure I want to. You don't have to do it 100% perfect, because like I said, you can probably hide some parts, and you can use other type of colors, so you don't have to use this type. It's just that it was the one I had now, so that's what I'm gonna use. And of course I put color on my fingers. Maybe I should use 2 gloves. I think I had 1 more glove, because I'm not sure how stuck this color gonna be. So, but we continue. We have more to go through, and it's gonna take a little while before it's dry enough too. But like I said, you don't have to be perfect. Just make it more you. And now this is mainly for covering most of the pink too. So there are probably other type of colors you can use too if you're painting and that type of thing. So use what you have. I did have this already home, so I thought I could give this a go. But it can be a little more shittier with the smell too, so you have that in mind. But don't they look so much better when you compare pink, black, which win? If you're golfer, not pastel golfer, at least you're gonna say the black one. So I'm gonna see if we can find another part I can hang this one on. Put it there so long. So at least it can dry a little more if I want to do something more with it. Now we continue with the 300. So you're gonna see this is a long video, of course. I try to hold a little, so maybe it goes a little faster to get as black as possible. And the flowers just try to escape from it, but I succeeded to color them too. Keep it in place there, so looking perfectly black, And it's so fun to do things as well. And if you have kids or something, you can actually do this with your kids too. Maybe don't use sprays and that type of things, because some is not that good to breathe. But ordinary colors you can use. Could work perfectly fine. And like I said, it doesn't matter if the thing that I have that are hanging is not black, because I can think that could be a little nice touch too, to not have it completely perfect either. And I'm gonna show you a little later when hopefully this is a little bit drier, because we still have little other things to do in between. So I hope that's gonna dry a little bit more, or we have to see. But we continue. Black is the color I like. Black is the color I like. And yeah, we have to see. It's a long video this time again, but I hope you don't mind. I thought it could be good to at least talk with you, because sometimes we don't have talk with us, and sometimes we have. So, and of course I can't move that with that black hand. So I guess that was all the eggs, and I hope that I covered the most and didn't get it off now. Just take it away from, I don't pull it inside something that I don't want to cut. And you see why we should use gloves. So what should we try next? Should we take the chicken? Those are not gonna keep the plastic for, so I don't have to be that careful. Ah. If that one has stick that in place, maybe that could have stayed, but it doesn't matter. But I thought, yeah, You maybe have like brown and that type of things, but I think we can do something else with it. So we try to do them little half and half Gothic too. Why not? And here it actually don't matter if you keep some of the ordinary colors shine through, because I think it can be a little cool effect too. It makes it a little more pop maybe or whatever. It's up to you if you want to have them very black or not. So I put it down. Can you see if I can put it down on here so long? Can you stand there please? Pretty. And I do it for the next one. But at least they go a little more Gothic too in the look-alike. And I do hope this color is not taking too long to dry, because I want to be doing this video a little faster than waiting for hours to continue the next bit, if you know what I mean. But aren't they cute when they go a little darker? I think they go perfectly. And there I see point. Wonder if I can use my, no, didn't work that way. So, have to be a little careful so I don't get it on the floor. And then we can take the last chicken. So yeah, you don't have to do it perfect. If you let some of the colors go through, so it's gonna look a little more like in maybe like a more living chicken, because you know, like the nature is not perfect all the way out either, and sometimes they have these things, and of course everything now have. Oops. I hope I didn't get a jumper in. Oh, okay. Come closer to me, please. And then we got the rabbits. And this one, oh, it's a typical, because I have so much color in my gloves now, so I don't really want to take them off before I'm ready. And now I don't really know why it's stuck in this thing. Maybe it had fluid in the bottom or something, I don't know. So you really don't want to get out. But it did came out this way at least. And our poor chicken, they act like they are drunk. I thought maybe we should give the other thing a little go too. And I think it was like more a silver color. Didn't look like silver on those ones. I would make them a little darker. I can put the black color. They looked brown, so that was not a good color. But maybe it was like a bronze type of thing. I don't remember all the colors I have, so it didn't say on the bottom. So. No, you do them goth. I was hoping that should be a silver one, but no, it wasn't. We made them goth. Goth rabbits. We do like black rabbits too, don't we? And like I said, you don't have to do them perfect, just to make them a little more in another color. And I'm not sure this color is 100% perfect for what I'm doing. I'm gonna retouch a little chicken here. It looks a little light on one side, but I think they turn a little cute. And it's a little cuter. What do you think? We got black rabbits. So, and now we're gonna take this off, because I don't think I'm gonna spray so much more. It's just the long waiting now for, you see, I can still get for color everywhere. This is so typical of me. I can wear protection and I still get color everywhere. So I'm gonna pause this video and I'm coming back a little later when it's hopefully a little bit drier. I thought I at least could go to the next step, that they don't need colors, and it was his feathers, and hopefully not too much, and it's not that many, like you see it's 5, sorry, and I guess it's the similar in this one. And at least those ones usually are with a little thread. Gonna see if the same here is not. But I thought those one I could just like push in here in between. So they're standing on their own, so you don't are in some special place. And you just stick it wherever you suit. And of course you can have much more of them. You don't have to have just a few one. But I decided to not buy too much. I don't want to be over the top all the time. Sometimes it's better to make it a little simpler. And you see how much it can already do. And I really need to change my foot position because I'm gonna kill my legs soon if I sit like this. Oh. This is the way how to be old and know you're old. And like I said, those ones had a thread, like this wire already. So I thought I'm gonna put them on the tops a little more. And this is very often you see when you have taken some free things and that type of things, you can do it. And I'm gonna see if I maybe have some more. But I thought this color works too because it's a really more Gothic type of thing. So you don't really have to have all completely black, but you can keep it in those families in the colors that we Goths like. That is not typically Easter maybe. So go away from yellow, go away from pink, go away from green, and use the colors you like. Or if you just want to have black or silver or whatever, everything is classic. So that works too. And I thought we turn Eastern to something that is a little bit more goth. And what do you think so far? Easy home decoration. And you don't have to actually do so much. And maybe you have already a lot of stuff at home, but the rest of the family have kept them in more traditional way. So maybe you can make them your way instead. So at least you think that. And a fun thing could be put skeletons in it. If you still have a lot of that type of things over since Halloween and that type of stuff, or you have it over for other type of decoration, add that too. They can look great too. But I will pause this one and go with it because it's still gonna take a lot of time before the other things are dry enough for me to try to put them somewhere. But you can see it's already started to turn out really pretty. And I haven't really done that much, but this is the fun part. You can do whatever you want, and if you have kids, just sit with them and do something. Have fun, be creative. It don't have to cost that much either, just do it. And I'm gonna go for a little hunt. You know what I bought, but I'm gonna see if I have something that could fit for this one. So I will be back soon, so see you. So I'm back, and I did find a little more things. Gonna see first if I can move away those things that I painted, so I'm not gonna get. We can move this a little more forward so you can see a little more what's going on. And I did have some things. I found some black feathers, and I took 3 of my eggs that I thought it could fit too, because if you think of Beetlejuice or something like that, it works fine. And I find like a white feather. I'm gonna move myself a little more here, and it's with text Glad Påsk, that is Happy Easter. And I thought I could put this somewhere in the middle, because then you know that it's for that type of things. And this color is gonna take around 40 minutes before it's dry enough to continue, but it's not perfectly dry before maybe it was 24 hours or something. So I have to see. Some of the feathers don't have wire, but I do have extra wire, so I can continue that way. But I'm gonna add some of the black ones now, so we have a little more of the Gothic feeling to it. Can never have too much black, can we? And I was really happy to find that I actually have it, because some years I usually decorate a little more when it comes to Easter, and some years a little less. It's a little like my mood swing. It was a little like last Halloween. I didn't really get the real feeling for Halloween, even if I love Halloween. I don't know. It was something with a year that make everything come off. And I know I was not the only one, because I heard other people talking about it. So I guess it's something that was going for the moment. And it feels a little strange to say that you can have that type of feeling, but it might be that sometimes you have it and sometimes you don't. So I'm gonna see where we can put all the things. We don't have that much, so maybe we have to add the black ones on some other parts or things. It doesn't matter, but I think it's cute. And you can see, you don't have to do that much. Just be creative. Dare to do something. You don't have to look perfect either all the time. Just make it you. It's really like when we look at ourselves too. It don't have to be perfect. Make it about you. And just be happy that you actually did something for a change. And don't just buy things all the time. Now I had to buy things to make it too. But you know what I mean. It's just that you don't always have to actually go and buy new stuff. You can try, if you have things at home, use as much as possible. And then of course you can go out and hunt. You can go to thrift shops, you can go to ordinary shops, and you can shop on the internet too. And the possibilities is so much more nowadays compared with when I was younger. So do whatever you think. And of course I touched one of the eggs. They're still not dry enough. I need to be careful because I don't want to have that everywhere and suddenly I get stains everywhere. I was a little worried it was color on the floor, but it was from the black feathers. So oh dear. And I got black color, and that's why I can tell that it's not dry enough all the time. So we need to do a little turn here so I can put the last black feather I have somewhere. So it looks a little more fancy, yeah. It looks more goth. And a little cute home decoration too. You can put that on the kitchen table, whatever you feel for. It's up to you where you want to keep the things. Maybe I turn it a little more that way. So, what do you think so far? I think it looks pretty. And we have those eggs. Where should we put them then? We have 3 of them, so it's not that many. So, put one there. See where I haven't put the other ones, because that's probably where we're not gonna be able to hang the same thing. So, whoopsie daisy, there we touched that thing again. Like I said, I'm a clumsy one. So yeah, now we got little eggs on it too, and it goes in classical that. And then, of course, this one, I realized that the other colors probably was in some type of yellowish, bronzy type of things, because I used that when I did a big headpiece. I think that one was for Medusa, that's why they turned a little more brownish on the white. So it was probably to do that gold parts on it, so that's why I thought it was a silver paint. I maybe have a silver paint somewhere, but no, I didn't have enough. But I did have this that looked a little more old-fashioned. I bought that from a flower shop. And it's really heavy too, so I could put that in somewhere too, because Easter Bunny. So of course we can have a little Easter Bunny watching up, even if it's in the gold, so it looks pretty. So yeah, and I wish the other stuff was dry now so I could continue a little more, because I only have, I want it to be dry, but I don't think it's dry enough, so I might have to wait a little while before I can continue. So that's why we need to stop this video again and wait for a little while so it can have a chance to dry. So be back when it's more drier so I can continue, or maybe we do something with this first, because I'm not 100% sure what I should use those for. But this is like a band. I was thinking of maybe have a little more decorations for the pot itself. I'm gonna take out and see how they work like. I think it's just paper or something, I'm not sure. So, oh dear, it's stuck. And I only want one, I don't want many. But it's some type of plastic feeling on it. And I'm not sure how they are supposed to be. This was a little bit weird because they go up here in the middle. And then they sit together. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be like that. Or if I have missed something here. And then it goes, that's in the end, so I'm not 100% sure if I am the smartest all the time, because I was thinking maybe that should have worked like a decoration here. But maybe we want to have the bunny looking forward and oh, got color on myself again because this is not dry. Color again. See if I can just make it a little, or I just skipped it because it was very plasticky. So I think we skip it. It was not like I wanted it. It feels like plaster. Oh dear. Don't do this at home. Funny. So that's the reason why we need to wait now. So I'm coming back when it's dry and hope you have fun during the time. Because for you it's just next day. And for me it's a long wait. Bye for now. So I'm back. And I hope everything is a bit drier now. So we're gonna try to move it a little further so you maybe can see. And I'm not sure I'm gonna need a glue because I have black wire too. Just in case. The things is not 100% dry yet, but at least it's better than nothing. And I will open some things too. I didn't prep that. I could have done that. That would be more professional because at least that should be ready till now. But you know me by now. I'm not always that professional with the things. I need to get things to work too because they are brand new. So let's see if this one wants to work or not. I know that now it's not coming up because I bought this type of silvery pen and you can use it in different fabrics and it's like this color, and I thought that we can use it maybe for something on the eggs, and I'm gonna try to see if I can touch them. They say 40 minutes before you can at least keep them, and I can see it's not 100% dry everywhere. But you can paint some things, and I thought I should try to do some pentacles little now and then on some to make it a little more witchy maybe. And you just play them here, and it's still a little color coming off because it's not that type of color that dries that fast. But you do whatever you think. I thought I could do that on some type of the eggs, so at least you get a little more white, and they are a bit sticky still, but at least it's better than before. So I draw some of those pentacles, and that's why you need to be a little bit careful than I am. Now I got black everywhere again. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not good, isn't it? See, I don't gonna do on everyone, so it's just a few ones I'm gonna do it on. But that is just to keep it a little more witchy in some kind of way. And you know that we did the rabbits and we did the chickens. Look how cute they turn out, and I thought we should be able to put them there, but we can actually use the wire. We maybe don't need to glue them even in place. So I'm gonna cut a bit of the wire. You don't need to have a black one, but I did have one, so I could use that one. And I'm gonna, because it's free, so I have to find somewhere to add them, so they sit with a little distance in between. And it's good that this wire is a little more steady too, because it can hold it in place a little better than maybe a weaker wire. I don't have to worry about that things. But you just put them in place. I'm not sure if you see so much of it, but maybe you want to take a look how it looks like. And like I said before, you don't have to make them perfectly black, because remember, in the nature, not all wild animals are completely black all the way. So it can actually be a little nice touch that don't make them perfectly in all ways, because that's how it works in the nature too. And you don't have to worry if you flip out the feathers too on the other decoration, because that can look like a nice touch too for everything. You can always bend it up a little more. So have a chicken on the top too. Nice. And we still have one more. I'm gonna cut off a new wire. And You see, it's not 100% dry. So it depends on how thick the layer is and the area that you took that. So that could still be a good thing that use another type of color, especially if you have kids, I should say. I can put one here because of it. No, that was too close to that one. We need to move it away a bit. I don't want to have them too close to each other. And maybe here, up in the top here. Look a little goofy. Little like I am most of the time. Goofy, goofy, goofy. And just swing the things. It's gonna keep it in place. And tighten it closer to the thing, and then you can move it so they are a little bit heavy for those plastic ones, but yeah, in place it looks okay-ish. And of course we have those small rabbits too, and they turn out this way. It's not perfectly black, but I don't care, and gonna see if I can get them off because they've been glued in place. And now I'm probably gonna be black again about my fingers because not everything is 100% dry. Dear me. And I don't want to have so much of the bottoms coming off. Oh shit. Oh dear me. I think I need to use the scissors instead. But yeah, that is cute. And I'm gonna have to wash my... But I think I'm gonna use the wires. I think I skip actually the other stuff. And because I saw it was a soft material in it, maybe I can just see if I can just pull it in. So it looks like something like this on a stick. And of course we can put them somewhere else. So I'm gonna find a place for my little rabbits where they should go. And try to turn this wire around it so it keeps in place. Cute little rabbit, isn't it? I thought I wanted to have it a little more steadier that way. See if I can help it up a bit. He don't want to cooperate at all, this rabbit. He's back heavy. What should you say? Back heavy. Maybe I need to put him in somewhere other place because he refused obviously to be visible in that way. I think we're gonna have to move him, and the wire didn't want to cope there, so I think we need to do it another way. And now I don't know how I put this wire on because it's refused to go off. So we're gonna do it another way. We take a new wire so we don't have to deal with that one. I don't give up that easy. Because I want them to baby, but maybe we should put it around the neck then. I think that might be an easier way to actually keep them in place where I want them. So, this way instead then. It's just a test. And maybe put him a little longer down on the thing and put it on his throat. So it's a little like hanged man positions, but not hanging directly. And I had like the other chickens, I have 3 of the rabbits. So I need 2 more, and why can't I cut the thing? I'm sticky about my fingers too. So I'm gonna find a place where I don't have a chicken, or see if I can get that one to be a little other direction. Should we try to put him somewhere here? But first I forgot. We need to attach his head. So it's standing in place. And then we're gonna pull him around this bit. I thought I did it, but what did happen now? Oh dear. The feathers not cooperating here. So, we got a little rabbit there in place. And we do the last bit. And like I said, it's an easy way to do some home decoration. That was too short. Don't be too short. It's better to have a little too long than a little too short. And like I said, attach his head. Sounds good, doesn't it? We do the same with the wire, and we're gonna find a better place for him too to be. Where should we put this rabbit? We can put him somewhere here then. And I put him by his head there too. So, and I'm gonna pause this video, and when we're coming back, I'm gonna show the finished result, and we're gonna see if I succeeded to do a Gothic Easter decoration. So be back soon. So now I'm ready. The color is not 100% dry, still on black, but I think it's okay-ish. And tomorrow it will be dry and everything, so it's gonna be safe tomorrow. But are you curious? Do you want to see how Gothic Easter decoration could look like? Just wait a little and you're soon gonna see it and say if you like it or not.
Darkness wherever I feel, darkness even when I sleep. I am caught in shadowland. The soul can break free. My soul a jail to be soiled. My corpse lay in the iron coffin. Someone to me beheaded. They didn't want me to walk again. I am stuck in the darkness.
So this was my little Easter project. Did you think I succeeded to turn it to something more Gothic when we don't have Halloween for a long time? I think it went pretty well, and I wanted to show it don't have to be that hard, you don't have to do that much different things. Just use what you have, maybe buy some stuff, have some colors or whatever, and make it in a color scheme. You know what I mean, that you actually like, and I do like those colors, so it suits very well. And I just used some things I already had and other things I have bought, so take what you have. And then you can turn even Easter to a Gothic season. I think it's pretty well. And if you're new to my channel, like goth content, do it yourself, medieval markings, Viking markets, makeup, nature, you name it, everything really, because I'm an ordinary person too, not just a goth. Consider to subscribe and press the notification bell at the same time so you don't miss anything. Full Darkinson, Returners, love you all, thank you for your support, you're the best, and give me likes and comment. But if you don't like my type of content on me as a person, you don't have really to watch me, because there's other channels that is much better, so go there instead. Because we don't have time to be rude or put negativity to other people, put them down. We are supposed to lift people up instead, because it's so bad times anyway for everyone to live in right now. And else, stay safe, stay weird, and be nice to each other. And don't forget to be creative. Even if it's not Halloween yet for a long time, we can make it Gothic Easter. Else, love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.